Hello everybody, Jake here and welcome to the hobby. We got a very sizable PSA graded return today, so let's rip this bad boy open and see what we have inside. Graded Pokemon cards are seeing a really large backlog again, so it can be quite challenging to get your card graded right now. Even if you go through a service like GameStop, I think a lot of them are having challenges as well with cards going missing, cards taking a really long time to get graded. So this will be a fun one. I haven't done a PSA graded return in a very long time, and this one is a mixed one. I think my friend Rob threw me some cards that he wanted to get graded as well. So let's see what all these cards got back. We have some pretty decent stuff in here. I think I sent in quite a few cards that were under $200 when I shipped them off, and I think they're going for upwards of $500 to even $600 in value right now. And from my understanding is PSA is supposed to upcharge you, but obviously with how expensive cards are right now, they're not currently upcharging me. I did not get upcharged on any of these cards, so that's good news, but that also means a lot of people are sending in a lot more cards to PSA to get graded right now. And it's not just PSA, it's pretty much any grader. Tag, BGS, CGC, a lot of them are very, very busy right now. All right. First card up, we got ourselves a classic collection Squirtle PSA 10. It's got a really nice texture pattern on this card. Very, very nice. All right, nice Squirtle. Let's keep on going. We got ourselves the Charmeleon in a PSA 10. Great texture pattern. This is a well-done series of cards. Honestly, I really enjoy these cards, and it's because check out that hollow pattern. It's fantastic. It's a great combination of doing the old cards right. You know, it's a reprint of the original Pokemon cards, but they're done so well. It's such a nice texture pattern. We got the Squirtle, and we got ourselves the Charmeleon. Let's see if we can have the whole entire set. Oh no, we got ourselves the Gyarados, also from the Classic Collection. PSA 9. That's a little unfortunate. So that's 2 10s and 1 9. I heard that PSA is making it much harder to get PSA 10s nowadays. So let's see how many do we get back. Articuno, PSA 10. Very nice. So that's 3 10s and 1 9 so far. Still very, very good. Next one up, we got ourselves a Chansey, also in a PSA 10. So 4 10s, 1 9. Very, very good. I vet my cards a lot, so I usually don't get back like, you know, PSA 5s or 4s or stuff like that. I vet my cards very, very well. If I send a card in that gets a PSA 5, it's because I know it's going to get a PSA 5, and I'm okay with that. All right, next up, oh no, we got ourselves the Flareon VMAX in a PSA 9. These are tough cookies to grade. Very, very hard to get these in a PSA 10. And if I look at the card, I think this could have been a 10. Honestly, I think this could have been a 10. But these are hard grades. All right, there we go. Flareon VMAX in a 9 is the next one. Okay, the next one is the Flareon V. So this came inside of an Ultra Premium collection. One of my personal one, I have, I think, 2 extra Flareon collection boxes. So I ripped those open. And one of the Flareon Vs and one of the Flareon VMAX didn't even have a chance at being a PSA 10. These, at least, had a shot at being a PSA 10, but didn't turn out that well. So we got ourselves 3 9s and 4 10s so far. Still pretty good odds. We got ourselves an Ivysaur in a PSA 9. That's a little bit unfortunate. I don't know we can get the complete set now. We got ourselves a Bulbasaur in a PSA 9. Youch. That's not good. That's not good at all. Next up, we got ourselves a second Charmeleon in a PSA 10. Can't complain about that. Can't complain about that. Oh, there we go. The Charmander in a 10. This one is highly, highly desirable. Obviously, Daddy Charizard is going to be the most expensive one of the bunch by far. Hey, we got ourselves an Ivysaur in a 10, so that's very, very good. All right, now we currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 10s and 5 9s. Still very good. Bulbasaur in a 10. Nice. Nice, nice. Good combinations of vintage and modern. second Squirtle in a 10. The duplicates will definitely be on sale. If you're watching this video on release date, that means it's Pokemon Day, so happy Pokemon Day to you guys. And I am going to be doing a live stream later in the day on Pokemon Day. So if you would like to purchase some of these cards, I believe we are going to have those up for auction. So, oh my goodness, we got ourselves the Daddy Charizard in a PSA 10. Oh, a classic Charizard card. Great holo pattern. They did a fantastic job on these. So this card is definitely the most valuable of the bunch by far. And then we got ourselves a second Charmander in a PSA 10. That's completely fine as well. And we got ourselves the Venusaur in a PSA 10. Very, very nice. That's exactly what we're looking to see. I think we're just waiting on the Blastoise. And hey, this is one of my personal ones. This is the Pikachu from the General Mills 25th Anniversary Collection in a PSA 9. A little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. Oh, and there's a big one. We got ourselves the Pikachu 5th Anniversary Premium Collection. Chinese Pokemon card, also have the international card back. They don't have the Japanese card back. Very, very nice card in a PSA 10. I got this from a friend of mine from Hong Kong, and he charged me like $125 for this card. And I think I bought 3 copies of this card from him for $125 each. And I'm very happy they made it overseas. It took, a month in shipping just to get these overseas. And then obviously these have been gone from my collection for 6 months now, I think. And I'm happy to have it back in a 10, but the journey that some of these cards go through, before they find their forever home. Really, really cool card. We got ourselves the Mew, the terrestrialized Charizard right there. Bunch of really cool Pokemon in the art. Really, really nice art piece. So this is one that's going inside of my personal collection. If we do have an extra PSA 10, then one of those would go to a viewer pretty much during the live stream auction later today. All right, and oh, we got ourselves a One Piece card. Didn't expect that, did you guys? I won this card, by the way. I won this in a locals tournament. When you win the locals tournament, you actually get a winner's prize card. So we got here the Tony Chopper, the Chopper October-December winner. So I won this card in October, shipped it off to PSA, and here it is. This is one that's going inside of my personal collection. This was the very first One Piece tournament that I ever won. So yeah, I'm getting that card graded. And here we also have the Charlotte Pudding. If you don't know who Charlotte Pudding is, it's completely fine. But I also won this in a tournament, getting first place. So there we go. Funny story, Rob actually ended up in second place. So there you guys go. We got first and second place in the same tournament, which was hilarious to face each other in the finals. All right, we are currently up to 15 PSA 10s and 6 PSA 9s so far. So really, really good. This is fantastic results. If you are sending off cards for gradings, this is exactly the kind of results that you're looking for. 15 10s and 6 9s. But these are hard results, and I vet my cards before I send them off to PSA, by the way. I try to look at the cards and make sure that they're in decent conditions before I send them off. So that's why a lot of these cards are coming out in much better grades than most people might think. Oh, interesting. We got a card inside, it says. It says card inside. They didn't grade this card? What is this? I haven't received one of these in a while. What card could this be? I'm honestly confused. I don't know what this is. Is it a card that they thought was tampered? Uncut? What's wrong with this card? Extra card. Order not processed. Oh, okay. Well, okay. That could have been worse results. This is the McDonald's. This is the McDonald's 2021 Pikachu. I must have sent this in for grading, but I forgot to input it into the invoice, so they just never charged me for it. Okay, that's completely fine. I was kind of worried. I was like, oh no, is this like an uncut card? Did they think I had tampered with the card? You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to see that, because usually they charge you for cards like these. So I don't think they charged me for that. So that's completely fine. All right, let's keep it going. Oh no, we got ourselves the Blastoise from the classic collection in a PSA 9. That is not good. I was really hoping to get the complete set in a PSA 10, but it looks like We ran dry with the Blastoise right there. Let's keep it going. Oh, there's a gorgeous one. We got ourselves the Celebi V Alt Art card in a PSA 10. I think this one's gonna go into my personal collection. I graded this myself. I bought this card from a vendor, and I was gonna auction it off to a viewer, but I saw the card was in such good condition, and I really wanted a copy of this card for myself, so I said, what the hey, let's just grade it ourselves and see how that goes. We could still put it up for auction today. I don't know, I'm going to debate on it, because I do want a copy of that Celebi V inside of my personal collection as well. We got ourselves the Iron Leaves. I think I pulled this card myself. I don't know if I did. I'm pretty sure I did. PSA 9 though, a little bit unfortunate. I thought it had a decent shot. You just never know with some of these cards. Well, that's not so good. 2 9s and 1 10s is not what we're looking for. But hey, that's exactly what we're looking for. Another Pikachu Classic Collection card in a 10. I'll take these all day long. I think this card is like a $500 card minimum right now. So very, very happy about that. And we'll just take those all day long. Third one, PSA 10. Nice. Classic Collection Pikachu. Very, very solid. Next one up, got ourselves a Nami One Piece alternate art. I pulled this card myself from a booster box, and I said, wow, this is a really gorgeous card. We have to get this card graded. And I have to agree with Rob, is that One Piece is doing some crazy stuff with their texture pattern. These cards look fantastic. The quality of the texture pattern is just phenomenal. You can compare the piles of 10s to 9s right now. We don't even have a single PSA 8 yet. And we got ourselves a Pikachu from the Classic Collection. Very, very cool card. I'm also debating whether I want to add this card to my personal collection, because I do like Pikachu promo cards, and that does kind of count as a Pikachu promo card. Wartortle in a PSA 10. Very cool. I don't think we've seen one of those yet. And wow, there's another cool one. I have a couple of these graded now, and this is one that I've been grading for 5 or 6 years now, and I still love every time I grade it. Very solid PSA 10. You guys definitely want to have one of these inside of your collection. Super cool card to get. And another General Mills Pikachu, PSA 9, unfortunately. Those are hard grades, though. These are very hard grades. I think these literally came inside of a cereal box. Like, these Pikachu cards literally came inside of a cereal box. So, yeah. Unfortunate that we couldn't get a 10. These are all from my personal collection. Next one up, we got ourselves a Japanese card. Oh, wow, we got a couple of Japanese cards. I don't even know what this could be. What Japanese card is this? Oh, we got ourselves a Starmie Master Ball from the Japanese 151 set. Very, very cool. This is one that I pulled myself. You can see that hollow pattern as it goes through the front of the card. Oh, that is super cool. Very cool PSA 10. And another one, we got a PSA 10 Parasect. I also remember pulling this one. Nice PSA 10 Master Ball Parasect. Had to get those graded. I mean, the Master Balls are hard grades. And hey, there we go. A second Stained Glass Bird in a PSA 10. We're almost done. We're almost done. Ho-Oh from the Elite Trainer box. Hard one to get in a PSA 10. So, yeah, these are common 9s. So, that's okay. It is what it is. Next one up. Oh, we got ourselves the Pikachu Pokemon Together. I gave away a bunch of these during the holiday, to the holiday giveaway. Kept a few to get graded, and it's a super nice stamped card, but unfortunately, PSA 9. It is what it is. It is what it is. Can't complain about 9s and 10s. Those are all great cards at the end of the day. Oh, second one, also a 9. It is rough. These cards came in very rough condition. These came from the Pokemon Center directly, and they really like to throw these cards into the package in there. So, unfortunate. We got ourselves a Squirtle in a PSA 9. That's 3 9s in a row. That's not what we're looking to see, but it is still a really cool illustration rare. The illustration rares are hard grades to get in a 10. A lot of you guys have seen that. Also, another 9, Wartortle. Man, we were doing so well, and suddenly the piles of 9s just started really stacking up there. So there we go. Wartortle in a PSA 9. Final one up. Oh, unfortunate to end in a PSA 9. We got ourselves the 2023 Classic Box Mewtwo. Still a really cool card, even in a 9. Very iconic art. Lovely new hollow pattern. I'm not afraid of 9s. So very, very solid return. We didn't get a single PSA 8 or 7 or anything of that nature. Here's the pile. Here we have the PSA 10. Here we have ourselves the PSA 9. Final count, we got ourselves 24 PSA 10s and 17 PSA 9s. So that's the final count. Very, very solid. You can probably expect similar results if you're very good at just carefully looking at your cards. It's not actually that hard. You don't need any special tools. You can probably tell if your cards is going to be a 10 or 9 just by looking at those. Usually, like, I'm just eyeballing my cards and this is my result. So you guys can definitely do better. If you guys really are detailed about these, then these cards probably didn't even need to be graded at the end of the day. But hey, if they had a shot at being a 10, why not, you know? Because I don't really mind PSA 9s. So these are great cards as well, but very, very solid return. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to catch you at my live stream later today if you're watching this on the day of the release, which is Pokemon Day. If not, that's completely cool too. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful Pokemon day and stay safe out there. Thanks. Bye, everyone.